Hey there, everybody! Welcome back to the channel. It is time. I'm coming to you from beyond the void. No face camera, no time to explain because there's two updates that I'm particularly jazzed about. Okay, uh, I want to check out Zane's weapon, and I want to check out Micaiah's weapon. Obviously, Micaiah, I'm most invested in. But let's kick things off with Zane real quick. I gave him some new stuff when I was just toying around with how Brave Alphonse's stuff affected him. Because if you don't know, Zane's weapon allows him to take on basically the highest stats of anybody on the team for that respective stat point. So really the only thing that matters for him is HP, which I always felt like made him a very valuable hero. This is like one of the most budget-friendly options you could possibly get. The downside is that outside of the stat gain, so you don't really need like merges or flowers or whatever, he didn't really do much, which was unfortunate. But you know, that's what it's like being a colorless tome in an otherwise Emblem world. So Joker's wild gotta refine. Okay. Oh. Well, okay. We can now counterattack regardless of range. That's awesome. I feel great sacking a Nurgle right now. God. Okay. It's fine. I had 3 months of fun, and they can't take that away from me. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed, defense, res plus 5. Grants bonus to units attack speed, defense, res equal to the highest respective stat from among allies within 3 spaces. Unit's stat value calculates and damage equals 20% of unit speed. Interesting. Okay. Sure. That's cool. Okay, so we have a slightly bigger buff now because we get allies within 3 spaces, not 2. Okay. Which is great. And then also we get an additional buff of plus 5, which is nice. So, more stats. Yay. That's what we need in 2025. Surely. And also true damage based on speed. So if you're pairing Zane with someone who is really fast, then you're in good shape. I think. Probably. Start a player phase or enemy phase grants attack, speed, defense, res plus 6, hexblade, and null panic to allies within 3 spaces of unit for 1 turn. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants an omni buff of 5, and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 20% of the greater of unit's defense or res. Interesting. First attack definition, yada yada. And also, if foe's attack can trigger foe's special and unit's res is greater than or equal to foe's res plus 5, inflicts special cooldown count plus 1 on foe before foe's first attack during combat. Okay. Alright, that's chill. That's chill. So Zane really cares about res, I think, and speed. Speed and res. Interesting. Okay. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. He got some good stuff in there. He got some good stuff. I can make peace with that. I don't know what I was expecting for Zane. I just always thought that he was super unique, and I liked that. So, I was hoping for something absolutely nutty. Zany, if you will. But I don't think we got that necessarily. Okay. I will upgrade him. Now that I can't use, well, I mean, I could use close bonus doubler, but it doesn't. It's semi-redundant with the counterattack regardless of distance. Anyway, okay. So Micaiah here, This is the show. Okay, this is the show. Now, I had given her times plus 4 already. She got that. I think we can see it here. Yeah, I have already given her times plus 4. I didn't have to learn it, so that's fun for me, I guess. Legendary Micaiah is one of those that I've upgraded pretty regularly, and when Lagoose Friend came out, I was like, oh, that's exciting, because she can use Lagoose Friend. That's tight. Because she knows slang. I see. I've peeked ahead a bit, and I see a green line at the very bottom that says Accelerate Special Trigger. So we can't use the Goose Friend anymore. Yeah, the Goose Friend 4 is greater than or equal to 3. So we can't run Flare anymore because of the slang. So that's fun. Iceberg or Glacies, one of those is a 4-turn. So we could still do that. No infantry tome exclusive special in Flare for us though. Not anymore. Not with the slang effect in the upgrade. Okay. Okay, so we're off to a banging start. I never gave her Lagoose Friend because I just frankly hadn't had it. And by the time I did get the availability, I was like, she's getting refined soon. Let's wait. That's not to say that I wouldn't still run it on her. Because Prescience is an interesting option, to say the least. But, okay, so New Dawn up there, you can see, relatively short. It's effective against armored and cab foes. We're getting attack plus 3. Nothing changed there. If he initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, you're going to get attack res plus 6 and speed defense plus 5. Okay. Why don't we just get plus 6 to all stats? Wouldn't that just be easier? What is one more defense point really going to do for Micaiah? Or speed, for that matter. That's crazy. Okay, sure. Grants attack speed defense res plus X to unit, where X equals 10% of the unit's res. Okay, so we're going to be very res heavy. I did at one point swap the plus defense boon, because I was like, this is crazy. There's no way we keep up now. Thicky Mickey is officially dead. And I just went attack res to keep it kosher, you know. And unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. Okay, so res is very important. We know this. You're getting a 10% stat buff. So, current state, she would be looking at plus 5 in addition to plus 6 and 5, respectively. Okay. Cool. I think that's good, right? We like that, I think. I hope. Please. That's cool. That's cool. If I can get her res up to 60, that would be tight. And it is at the start of combat, so I mean, you can do buffs and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be just, you know, the existing stat. If unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before foe can counterattack. I think I put this in my update call-out that I did a couple days ago. If I did, I'll splice it in here. But I'm pretty confident that I was like, I'd like to see her have some kind of conditional where she can attack before the foe can counterattack. I'm wondering if she's going to get some sort of conditional where if the speed is something, then she can make a follow-up before they can attack or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And then a very small green refine here. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, you get an Omni buff of 5. The unit neutralizes penalties to attack res, which is important, and deals damage equal to 20% of unit's res. So more res conditional. And reduce the percentage of foes non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50%. So I think that means we get piercing too. Which is nice. So res is obviously very important. You're definitely going to want the res boon. Okay, that is critical for any kind of gain that you can get. I don't know what this looks like in terms of stat boosting here, but it almost seems like they want you to run one of the res damage specials, ultimately, because they're really putting a lot in her res. This is going to boost by foes res, obviously. So there's that. So that doesn't really help you. I want to say Thicky Mickey is officially gone forever. I don't think the set works on her anymore. I think it did for a hot minute, and now it just doesn't. Prescience here is going to give us... What does that do again? It puts a penalty on foe's speed res. And reduces damage from foes' attacks by 30%. That's the part that always made me think that, oh yeah, they're going to make her, like, slightly tankier to some extent. You know what I mean? But they kind of don't. They kind of don't. Which it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's better than what we have now, right? Which is the damage reduction. And then the debuff. You know, so that's chill. But this part here always made me think that, oh, she's an anti-mage helper. Like she can special tank, and that's why I was like, oh, flare. That makes a lot of sense when that came out, because that's kind of the point of that. It's to take on really res heavy enemies, right? But now I'm like, okay, well they just want to make her an absolute, like, nuke or something, I guess. A quick nuke. Because now her weapon is going to let her get a guaranteed follow-up. Yeah, makes a guaranteed follow-up. And you get, if you initiate, you get to make the follow-up before a counterattack. So, I think null follow-up seal is probably good on her. Ultimately. I think... I mean, I guess Flare still works. But... it's just a bummer. I wish mages had a slightly better option to, you know... I wish they had a better special, I guess. I wish several types had better special options. No, they just don't. Is this going to be better? Not skill sets. Is this going to be better than, like, running Lagoose Friend Glacies? I don't know. Maybe. You will be popping icebergs pretty quickly. And I think that was the point of Time's Pulse. Because now, when you have this... Right? Now when you have that... You're attacking... You're getting an auto follow-up before they can counterattack. So basically, you are popping an iceberg every time. I think that's the main draw. I think this is probably the primary set that they were thinking, oh, you should run this on her. I don't know that I will ultimately do that, but it's an option, I guess. So that's fun. But typical, kind of typical. Can I do Dragonflower? Nope. Okay. Well, I've been going crazy with Aided Essence lately. Just absolutely bananas. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Have an eagle. Everyone gets an eagle. Everyone gets an eagle. I gave it to Thor too. So, I don't know. I've only got 2 left now. And given that we don't have an aided hero in the upcoming banner, I'm probably gonna chill on those for the time being. Because I'm feeling a lot of dread, similar to what the Florets did to me when they first came out, and how I just went gangbuster, and then a year after the fact, I was like, oh, we still have like 4 available. Anyway, I think the Micaiah refine is fine. I think, you know, they crafted it with like the basic kind of mage proc iceberg get big damage thing. And that's fine. It's just not creative, I guess, which is where I'm at. But I'm gonna come up with some different stuff and build her up differently, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I have some A skills I could mess around with a little bit, maybe, perhaps. Since I don't think the HP restoration is going to be that helpful, because I don't think she's meant to take hits, and like I think she's just meant to get in, attack, and get out. So we'll do that. We'll see how that goes. I guess that could be fine. That could be fun. That could be okay. Maybe. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go and do some fun stuff. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.